Hello everybody, this is Ms. Suad. Today we are going to complete our lesson that we started last time. Last time we talked about will, shall, won't, shan't, with long form, with short form, with formal form, with informal form. Today we are going to talk about promises, permissions, decisions, offers. Let's start. So here with the promises, offers, and decisions, we have promises, offers, decisions. We have to use the future simple form. We use the future simple to express the future intentions that are decided at the time of speaking. Now I am talking to you. I decide, for example, to write you extra examples. Now, at the moment, at the same time of speaking, at the same time of explaining the lesson, I have several ideas. I decided to write it now, at the moment, at the same time. Examples. Come on, I will help you with those bags. Are you tired? Can't you hold these bags? Don't worry. I'll. This one formal or informal? Yes, it's informal. It's short form. I will help you with those bags. So when I told him that or her, I will help him. I will help her. That means I give her an offer. عرض. I told her that I will help her. I give her an offer to help her to hold the bags. Okay, number 2. I will always love you. I tell my mom that I will never stop loving you. My dad, my family, my daughters, I will always love you. I promise you. So here, well, is this sentence give us the same meaning like this sentence? Surely not. The first sentence, I don't give my family offer of love. I give them promise, feeling. When I talk to my mom and I tell her that I love you, I will always love you, that doesn't mean I give her an offer. That means I promise. It means what? I promise you, my mom. I promise my family. I promise my daughters that I will love them. Okay? Let's move to the next one. I will buy a new car. I will buy a new car. I decided I don't have a car, so that I decided to buy a new car. I decided. Yes, قرر. So here we have 3 different meanings. Offer, promise, and decision. So we have the meaning. I will give you several sentences. For example, as a worksheet or in the exam, I will write you the sentence and you just have to write me the meaning. You have to know that, am I talking about offers? Am I talking about a promise? Am I talking about decisions? You have to know the meaning of the sentence. I will give you simple sentences. So again, I will help you. I don't understand my lesson. Your brother come and tell you that. Don't worry, I will explain the lesson for you. So that means he give you an offer. يعرض عليك المساعدة. I will help you. I will always love you. I will always help you, mom. I promise you, mom, I will always help you. I will always be for example, a good boy. I promise you, mom. I will always be a good boy. I will always be the first one in my class. That means you promise your parents. That means you promise your mom. I don't have a car, so I decide. I have a decision. I was sitting like that and I suddenly decided that I have to buy a new car. That means I will buy a new car. You need a new shoes, and your shoes is not good. So you go and decide, what's wrong? I have to buy a new shoes. I want to buy a new shoes. You go to your mom or your father and tell them that I will buy a new shoes. You decided. You decided. Okay, I will visit my uncle. My uncle is tired or sick, for example, and I knew that at this moment someone called me and told me that my uncle is tired. When I go back home, I decide that I have to visit him. So I say, I will visit my uncle, okay? Let's move to the main rule. We can use shall instead of will in formal form. As we said before, we use shall. We don't use shall very much as well as will. With is more commonly. Shall is less commonly. We use will more than shall. But in formal form, we use shall. In informal form, common form, we use will. Okay? Let's check this rule together. Our rule here, we have to use subject, any subject, first, second, third, any subject with will or shall with infinitive verb. Look here at our subject, I, and then we used will, and here we used the verb without any addition, بدون أي إضافة. Help, go, eat, love, buy, study, play. After will and shall, you can't add anything to the verb. It must be infinitive base form. Okay? Let's move to the next idea. Okay. Here we are going to talk about intentions and predictions. Intentions and predictions. Predictions تنبؤات. Intentions means تخطيط, planning. Okay. With intentions and predictions, we don't use will, we don't use shall, we use verb to be. It depends on the subject. If we have I, it must take am. He, she, it. He, she, it. We have to take is. We, you, they, we have to take are. I am, he is, she is, and it is. We are, you are, and they are. And after our verb to be, we have to add going to. Going to. And after to, we have to use infinitive verb without any addition to. Let's start. Intentions, and we said before, it means planning. Intention. Be going to. This is the name of the rule. The main structure of the rule. Be going to is used to express future intentions that at the moment of speaking, at the moment, have already been decided, as we said before, with decisions. But there we used will with decisions. I decided. But here intentions that you didn't decide, but you are planning, you are intending, you have an intention, نية, of doing something. For example, we are going to redecorate the living room next week. Next week. Not now, not at the moment, but we are thinking of redecorate. Decorate, redecorate, decorate, redecorate. إعادة تصميم. Redecorate the living room next week. I am going to apply for the job. I have a new job, and they told me that, and they asked me that if you want to work with us, you can apply for the job. So I decided immediately. I have already decided that I want that job, so that I am going to apply for the job. I'm not working yet, but I am going to apply for the job. I have an intention. I am planning to apply for the job. Okay, till now, let's move to the next one. Be going to. As we said before, this is the structure of our rule. Be going to. Be going to is used to predict يتنبأ future events that are very, very near. Can be seen. I see things in front of me, so that I predict. If I see things, if I see evidences, that means I can predict. You study. One of you, for example, he is a very, very good student. He always do his homeworks. He always study. He has never been absent. That means he will be the first one. He is going to be the first one in his class. Okay? Example. That I'm sure that he will be the first one on his class. My sister is going to have a baby. My sister is pregnant. Pregnant means? Yes, حامل. My sister is my sister is pregnant. That means she is going to have a baby. It's clear. Okay? Number 2, look at the clouds. I go outside. I find the weather is cloudy. That means I think it's going to rain. I predict. I predict that it is going to rain. The weather is going to be rainy. Why? I saw too many clouds. The weather was cloudy, so that I thought it is going to rain. That's all for our lesson today. Thank you.